Well, hello and welcome back. It is early morning, sun is just rising. It's a beautiful morning so far. I've sorted out my inventory and put another chest down, so it makes things a little bit easier to see what we've got. Now, I was thinking, we are in June and we're not making as much progress. I'll just show you the other chest is just food and seeds and that sort of thing, medicines. We're not making as much progress as I was hoping to make. We had a couple of really miserable days where I couldn't really get out and do any looting. Food is a problem, obviously. Trying to keep up with collecting food and trying to find loot is taking up a lot of time. So I think, although I don't normally use traps, I think what we're going to do is put a couple of animal traps down. It means we can, where are we? It means we can collect, or hopefully catch, animals while we're out and about looting, so that if I don't manage to get anything, chickens, rabbits, that sort of thing, then at least we'll have something. So that'll take the pressure off a little bit. Now, I don't generally use animal traps. They're useful, but they only catch small animals, and they require bait and upkeep and so forth and so on. And later on in the game, when you're able to just shoot wolves and not worry too much about predators, ooh, great beard up there. It becomes far less important. I think we'll make another one as well. But because we're so far behind, or not behind, but we're running out of days. Oh, nice, just what we needed. The days are flying by, which means in this game the months are flying by, and we really need to get some kind of structure down so that I can get the BCU up and running, and get the hunters, because the hunters will provide us with, well, weapons parts, things we need. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go out and grab a load of wood so that we can make up some planks. We need wood anyway, and I'm going to try and get at least enough to put the position down for the BCU. We won't actually put the BCU down immediately because we haven't got any walls to protect ourselves. But if we can at least put something down, I'll feel as if we're making progress. So we're just going to put these traps down here. You don't want to put them too close to your base. Every time you run past, you're going to scare away the animals. I'll get some bait for those in a sec. So just having them a little bit away from the base means that we know chickens and things roam around down here, so we've got a good chance that something will get caught there. The bears do seem to like us. So we haven't really got anything we can put in those traps yet, so I'm going to use some medicinal leaves. Now, I would normally use berries. Berries do seem to be a little bit more, I don't know if they last longer or they're just more attractive to the animals, but I'm not very keen on using these. But you do need to have 3 before, as you saw, it didn't say baited until I put 3 in. You do need to put 3 of these medicinals in. And we'll just see, maybe we'll be able to get something. And lastly, before I do actually run off, let's take the wood that we have. That will give us a head start. Yeah, we've got 18. We can get cranking on these, and then we'll obviously replace that wood. So I'll leave these little trees for now. We'll go up and see if we can find some loot in amongst the birch forest. Appreciate this isn't the most interesting So what I'll probably do is I'll just take a load of these trees down. I'll bring you back if anything interesting happens, and we'll stock up on some logs. Ooh, a strawberry. Okay, well that was quite a lot of chopping. Pretty much every one of those trees, except ones that had bears attached, we've chopped down. So I've managed to make 44 planks. We've got another 53 wood, and we did find a few crates as we were running around, and got a couple of oars. So that wasn't an unsuccessful event or trip. It's still coming up for midday maybe, so we've still got half a day left. So let's see if we can get a little bit of stuff done. Cordage is a strawberry. I found one earlier. I'm not sure if I'm going to be including that in the clips that you've just seen. But, yeah, it is time of year for strawberries. So we're going to hold on to the planks. We don't need the scrap. We are going to need a fair bit of that. Again, I will just keep a couple back, just in case we need them. Yeah, we've got a couple of biofuels. I'll put them together. That can go in there, that can go in there. First couple of strawberries. What else can go in there? That, we need that. Yep, I did actually find a protein bar as well in a medicinal crate or a survival crate. Those are always handy. Very, very good backup. So, I think just while we're waiting for this last bit of cordage to craft, just going to do a little bit of fishing. If we can get some protein, it all helps. So just while we're waiting for a bite, yeah, we're going to try and get at least a corner up. I want to put the BCU as near to the middle as we can. Just in case we need to expand or have the time to expand or the inclination to expand later on. Putting the BCU somewhere near the middle means we've got the most ability to expand in any direction, and it keeps it the furthest away from the walls, of course. So we're going to put the furthest corner on there, and then a wall in the centre, and then we can extend the floors out. Oh, there we go. Just a small fish. Those of you that don't know, if you're just not catching anything, usually the longer you wait, the better the result, or the reward. Not so in this case. But if you do get fed up, just wind your line in to the point there where it says land fish, and you'll be able to retrieve your tackle. Save losing it. Okay, so let's put that away again. And we'll make the oil out of that, I think. That's probably going to be more use to us. So what are we going to need? We're going to need a curved foundation. We're going to need a flat wall. And we're going to need another floor. Obviously there's going to be lots more we need as well, but that will allow us to at least get started. Quick look around. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. So obviously we need a floor and a wall here, but just for now, I think we're probably going to put a wall behind the stairs. But I really like the PCU on the upper level here. So if we make the center of the base sort of solid, it's going to restrict our ability, but we're restricted anyway because of the stairs. So should we do a full wall or a half wall? I think we'll do a full wall, and then we can choose where we put the BCU. We can make the BCU pretty much any time. It's only very basic components. But I don't want to make it until we at least have some defensive walls, because obviously when we make it, the hunters are going to start spawning in, and if we do, although they're set to revenge only, but if we do aggravate any, they're most likely going to be, it's unlikely they'll spawn behind us. I suppose they could spawn on the island, but the fence is immediately behind the island, so they're going to spawn anywhere from southeasterlies over that way, most likely to the south of us, because I think they spawn predominantly on the cardinal points of the compass. So anywhere around that area, right the way over to northerly. As I say, it is possible they could spawn. There are areas over the east, for instance, but if they do that, they're probably going to be swimming to us, so not too worried about that. More likely they're going to be coming across the land, so I really need to try and get something down here. I'm a bit loath to block this off until we can make the stairs, simply because at the moment we're using that as our way in. Oops. But yeah, we need another square foundation here, and the curve, and then we need some way of getting to a door over there. And here comes the rain again. And that's going to spoil us for the looting. And what have we got left? Yeah, I think we'll put that foundation in on the corner there, and then that's us done with nails for the time being. I think we should be able to jump up. If not, we can work our way around onto the rocks. Yeah, we can get up there. Okay, so that's, building wise, that's about all we can do for now. We're kind of running out of planks anyway. Just quickly put some of this away. We've got, our pistol is fully loaded. I think what I'm going to do is, actually I'll put that in with the ammo. I'm going to leave that here. Actually, let's do it that way around. We've got a full reload and a full magazine, so I think we'll leave that. I could make more shotgun shells, but I think I'd rather hold off, because for the shotgun shells, I can make one takes 6 and 15, 9mm takes 1 and 4, so I can essentially make 4 9mm shells, or about 1 gunpowder, for every shotgun shells. Now, I know shotguns do a lot more damage, but you've got to be really close to make use of that. So, that's curtailed our activities for today. It's not just pouring down with rain, but if you hold the axe up, you can see the shadow cast by the axe. You can use that as a sort of a sundial, so we can see the sun is over there. Now it's a cloudy day, and that means that's west. That means it's not far off going down. So I think for the time being, we're going to resort to doing some fishing. That's not got a lot of durability left, so we'll take the ash out just in case it dies. And we've got 4 lures anyway. We might as well sit on the rock and fish the rest of the day out. I could barely hear this when I caught it. The rain and the wind is so loud, and I'm taking cold hits, so I think we're going to have to leave it at that. Normally I would just convert that into oil, but given that we're low on protein, I think probably I'm going to have to cook that one. Obviously we need to light the fire anyway because we're getting very cold. So let's chuck some wood in there. And did we keep any sticks? Oh, don't need all that. One of those, thank you. We did not. So now you know why I kept a little bit of fibre back. Just saves me running out in the rain, in the dark. Always a good idea to keep one. Now, this fire, as you can see, is 129 of 600. So I think we'll get another burn out of it, but we're going to have to either repair it, or better yet, just build another one at some point. So there we go. That's all I can give you today, I'm afraid. I would have gone off and done some local looting just to see if we could find some more crates, but with it being end of the day and pouring down with rain, there's not much I can do about that. So we got a bit more of the base built. As I say, the BCU is going to go on the far side, I think, of that wall that I've put up there. That gets it as central as possible to the base. I don't plan to extend the base, at least if it's extended it's going to go up vertically. I think this should pretty much remain the footprint, but if things go really well for us and we decide to maybe make an enclosed pen for our animals or something, then I want the option in the future to be able to do that, so that's why I want to put it there. As you come up the stairs here, there's going to be a shelf across this. There'll be a solid wall in front of us and then a shelf across, on which we'll put our storage crates. Underneath we will put the generators, mass fabricator, that sort of thing. So try and keep all the the workbench and the production stuff on this floor. And then if we do go up to the 3rd floor, that will be our kitchen stroke bedroom area. And eventually I might try, if we get the resources and have the time, I might try and make the third floor out of glass, or at least convert it to glass at a later date. So there we go, we'll eat our singular little fish. I hope our traps catch something overnight. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Bye.